Hello, Virgo. You guys are getting lots of cards. Okay. Look at you, so lucky. Now, do keep in mind, this is a general reading for a large number of people. So, when I pray and prepare, I do ask that each of you receives at least one message. Hopefully you do. So, let's go ahead and get started. Overachievers, you're getting all types of cards today. Divine mystery, that's hilarious. Okay, so you have your situation. You have your recent past. This would be what's occurred in the past 1 to 2 months. You have your future outcome, and this is immediate future, so this will be what your outcome is going to be. Now, as far as your situation, you have divine mystery. You are like the detectives of the zodiac. You intuitively, psychically know what is going on, but right now in your situation, you don't know what's going on, and you do not like it. Right now, things are a mystery for you, and that is how the divine is leaving it. Because your life right now is a mystery. You don't know how things are going to turn out. They're encouraging you to not try to make sense of things. Don't try to figure things out or know what the exact outcome is going to be. You're also being encouraged to just trust your heart and your intuition as you're going through these changes, not your mind, because your heart knows the way. Your heart knows the truth. Trust that. Release yourself from any blocks that you have created within your mind, because some of you have created some blocks. They're not huge, they're little, but for a lot of you, they're little and they're starting to become nagging because you're just not seeing things play out yet, and you're not getting all of the details. And just open up and embrace these changes that are occurring divinely and that are at this point being kept a mystery from you. You know, God wants to razzle and dazzle us and surprise us at times. So apparently God is going to surprise you and razzle and dazzle you with some miracles and things coming in, and is going to be keeping a lot of those details from you. Now, you are intuitively getting some information. So you have these 3 cards for your recent past. And this would be recent, like literally within the past 1 to 2 months. So you have surrender to trust. And at the bottom it says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And then you have surrender to your intuition. And, okay, making sure it's recording. At the bottom it says, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And then last, you have surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So the past couple months, you've been kind of like at the standstill. It seems like things are in a bit of a lull, not moving forward. It's just kind of like you talking to God, like, hey, anyone out there? Did you guys forget about me? Because, you know, I've been through hell, and I'm just waiting for all these great changes you promised. But here I am, just waiting. And I know you made some big promises, and you know I've kept up my end of the bargain. So, are you gonna come through with your end of the bargain or not? Some of you have had difficulty trusting because of people that have betrayed you. Could be lovers, could be people at work. So over the past couple months, you've had to release those things. You've had to forgive some people to release those things so that you could come back to a renewed, pure state of being able to trust. And you've had to, the past couple months, totally rely on your intuition because you have not been getting physical confirmation of things. So for some of you, you know, say it's a work legal battle, because for some of you it is. Yeah, they're showing me justice system. So for some of you, maybe, you know, you're intuitively being told, well, this is happening, and yet your attorneys aren't calling you with any information. You're like, all right, I'll believe it when I see it, but right now it appears nothing is happening. And that makes it even harder to trust your intuition, because you're like, okay, so you're saying things are occurring, and they're not. God, they're not. I'm not physically seeing anything, and anything I do receive seems to be counterproductive. Or for some of you, that it's love. Maybe you've reached out to your twin flame or your soulmate, and God's like, yeah, they're the one, and they ignore you. And you're like, okay, right, God, you say he's the one. You're telling me to stop dating these other people. You're telling me I'm wasting my time dating anyone else, that I just need to be focused on getting my life ready and get ready for this person. And yet he ignores me or she ignores me. So, okay, right. Intuitively, I'm being told one thing, but I'm not seeing any of that. So for some of you, you've been having difficulty trusting your intuition. You feel like you're in this dark place, but you're about to pop out into something new, some miracles. So continue to trust your intuition, because for a number of you, you are now at this pivotal point where you're just like, oh my gosh, all the actions I've taken have been based solely on what God has been intuitively guiding me to do. I'm not seeing things come to fruition yet. I'm not seeing things conclude yet. I'm freaking out over here. I'm thinking I'm in a really bad spot. Maybe I took the wrong road. Like, God, maybe I misheard you, misunderstood, but you're on the right path, despite how things appear. Okay. Yeah, and here's your bottom of your deck. You have adjudication. So in fact, your situation is about a decision that is being made on your behalf. It could be a legal decision. It could be something tied to government. It could be tied to bureaucracy. It could be tied to your organization. For some of you, it could in fact be with regards to, I don't know where they're coming with love. There is no love that I'm seeing in here, but they are saying for some of you, it could be a decision that's being made with regards to love. Bottom table, we don't have any love right now, but that's what they're saying. So we're going to trust that intuition. But what you've got, I was asking for additional clarification on your situation. You have pathway, you have bad health, and you have community. So for a number of you, you are having some difficulty making these changes, because again, you know, it can be you're not trusting the people. Like maybe you're concerned, like, you know, maybe you're going through legal battle. Well, can I trust these people? Because I've had people betray my trust before. Can I trust them? Can I not trust them? Are they going to help me? Are they going to be there supportive for me? And you've got yourself worried and in this tizzy thinking, okay, well, I've gone down this new path. I'm heading in this new direction. But what if it's not going to turn out well? And it's because there's been some bumps in the road, some difficulties, some challenges. Now, for some of you, you are in fact experiencing physical health problems right now. But you do have support, you do have help with that. Now, for others of you, this is about taking a break. So you've gone down this new path. Things are at a divine standstill, a divine break, pause right now. That's, again, you're questioning this intuition and trusting things like, okay, God, I trusted you. I went down this path full speed ahead and still not popped out at the other end. And these things that you said were going to happen have not happened. So you're freaking me out and you're really at a stressed point right now. But they want you to know that you do in fact have help. Some of you are wondering if you have help. You do have divine help. And a number of you do have physical help that you are unaware of. People that are working behind the scenes, doing things behind the scenes. Some people that are also helping with this decision that is being made in your favor. There's a decision being made regarding you. But you're worried sick because you're not seeing things. Now, this card can also be a harmonious relationship. For those of you that they were saying it's like love, this can be that, you know, you've gone down this path, you're trusting that this love's going to work out, you're worried sick, you're thinking, okay, it's not going to work out. It appears to be like dead, not going to work. But in fact, it will be and is a harmonious relationship. But you are now at the point that you think, this just isn't going to work. Yeah, I think I took the wrong path. Now, let's see here. The bottom of this one deck. Let's see. Okay. So the bottom of the one deck, you have this Eight of Swords. You see this sick child? And then you have Magician. And then you have the Six of Wands. Keep this in mind. We're going to come back to those things. But again, this is the same thing. It's a pause. You're being forced to pause, to rest, to take a break right now. It also can be illness. So some of you are experiencing some health problems right now, but it's going to get better because you are the Magician and you are going to be having things worth celebrating in the very immediate future, they're saying. Now, your outcome is the Tower. We're going to come back to that, they're saying, because they want to cover what the angels are recommending. So you've got, as far as what the angels recommend, you have Mercy at the bottom, it says, let compassion fill your world, offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Then you have the Ace of Swords, and then you have the King of Pentacles. So they are encouraging you to keep your thoughts clear, continue to have discernment, continue to trust that divine guidance that you're receiving, that intuitive knowing that you are receiving, because it is in fact sending you in the right direction. You see these owls on top of the sword? You are receiving divine wisdom. You are. They're encouraging you to continue to trust that. You will see the physical, they're saying like the physical outcome, the physical results of trusting that and continuing to take those actions and go down this path. You will start to see the physical results. So if there are any remaining fears that you have about trusting people, trusting others, any also fears, I shouldn't say fears, like blocks to success. Because, you know, sometimes if you've had difficulties one after another, you begin to think, oh my gosh, this is just going to be another challenge. Oh my gosh, just another hurdle. Oh, another disappointment. If you are still having those thoughts right now, would be a good time to clear those things. So do a clearing process where you're going to write down the list of the things that you want to release. Pray, ask God, Jesus, and angels help you release it, read it, rip it up, burn it, and dump the ashes. So your slate is clear and you are ready to receive the blessings that are coming in. Now, with regards to the King of Pentacles, for most of you, this is actually an energy. Now, this card is the Lord of Wellness. So he is very powerful. His power is actually founded on enterprise and ambition and is extremely skilled financial management. But for most of you, this is an energy. And they are encouraging you to focus on your health, focus on your well-being, focus on your work, focus on your finances, focus on your home, focus on getting yourself ready and prepared. And for a number of you, you've got these changes on the horizon. Yes, they're not giving you all the details as to what's going to happen and when, but you have been feeling this drive, this push in your soul for the last 3 to 6 weeks to get your home ready, get your affairs in order, because you're going to have multiple things changing at one time. So do that. Get everything in order, get ready. Now, for a few of you, this is a person who is actually going to be coming in to help you. And for some of you, may not even realize that they're helping. Now, if you can take the actions, continue listening to that intuition, moving forward, doing these things that they were just encouraging you to do, you are going to have the Tower. Oh, that's your outcome. Now, the Tower is, of course, collapsing, breaking traditions, some sudden, unexpected, drastic changes in life. But that's good because you've been wanting things to change. And things are going to be changing for the better. The other card I got off the other deck is Surrender to Miracles, and that was at the bottom of that deck. So miracles are going to be coming in. Again, like you're guaranteed the success, but stuff's coming down first. So there's the love. Okay. I wonder why they kept talking about love. I'm like, I don't see love. Okay, so there's the love they were talking about. So you have the mature male, the mature man, the house change, and courtship. So for some, this Tower that's going to be coming down, there is this man who you know. There was a past connection, a very brief courtship. You may have just been dating. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't flourish into a commitment. This person has been committed to someone else. They've been building a foundation with someone else. But the Tower, so your outcome, he is going to be leaving the home, because you see this change card? You got this guy loading up this car with all his bags, suitcases, lamp, his chair. He's like, no, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not building this anymore. So for some of you, you have someone that's going to be returning. Now they won't be returning because they're leaving this partnership, this commitment that they have been in. For some, it is marriage, but it's this commitment, this person that they've been with. They are leaving that person to come in your direction, to start something new with you. And for some of you, you see how she's looking in the opposite direction. So for some of you where you think that this is not going to work out, this person, because of things that have transpired in the past, and he's like looking at her intently and she's looking away like, really? For some of you, there's going to be apologies. But The Tower is this relationship that he is in is going to be coming down. Okay. Now, this is a twofold. So for others of you, the Tower is this work situation. So you have imprisonment, courthouse, main male, and thief. So you've been feeling trapped. You've been feeling stuck, imprisoned. You feel as though you have just been eaten alive, eaten away. You see how this person's shirt is all ratty and tatty with this little mouse ready to nibble on some more. You just feel as though they have sucked you dry, taking everything that they can from you. Financially, emotionally, physically. And for a lot of you, it's because there's this person, a male, who has been crooked, deceptive. He's been the thief. He's been lying to you, deceiving you, doing trickery behind your back. This is a corrupt person. But he is being found out, be it by higher level executives, be it by truly the legal court system. So the Tower that is coming down, you are no longer going to be imprisoned because the disposition, the decision, the judgment, the adjudication is being made. It is going to be made in your favor with regards to this male who has done some serious damage to you. I mean, like some of you, they're even showing me almost like a class action legal suit. Like, this is a bad dude. Like, you've gone head to head. For some of you, it's almost like you've gone head to head with an actual huge organization, corporation that this guy was at the helm of, and you're going to win. You find out that you win. That this person's no longer going to be able to rob you, hurt you, harm you. And that's the Tower that's coming down. Now, the interesting thing is that they're saying for some of you, both of these things are happening. They're happening simultaneously. So you have a lot of good things coming. In the meantime, hang in there, keep trusting that intuition, and know that you've got some success, some huge miracles coming your way. You are going to see these physical things happening. So that's exciting. I look forward to hearing all the good things coming your way. Wishing you a lot of love, joy, and blessings.